God says the enemy is trying to hide your true purpose. Don't scroll past this. There's more to your story than you know, and someone wants to keep it from you. Please take a moment, my dear. Look at me. Pay close attention with all your heart. Heaven has been waiting for this very moment. You didn't find this message by accident. I brought you here because this is my last chance to get to the parts of you that you've been trying to hide. The parts that you've buried under pain, silence, and busy schedules. I patiently waited through your doubts, and when you started to drift away, through every tear you wiped away behind closed doors and every pain you couldn't say out loud. But I'm not speaking out of anger or judgment. I'm speaking out of the strong love of a God who won't let you go without telling you how much I care. I know you. I understand how tired you feel. The things that keep you up at night and the questions that you'll never be able to answer. I've seen you smile for other people even though you were upset. I've seen you try to be tough when all you wanted was someone to tell you it's okay to let go. I have you. I have you, my child. I always have. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. I'm not here to stress you out. Not only do I want to save you from the problems going on around you, but I also want to save you from the quiet emptiness that has settled in your heart. I know you're tired. I know that there are times when you feel like you can barely hold on. But please understand this. You're not by yourself. You've never been by yourself. I was right there, closer than your breath. Even when you couldn't hear me or didn't believe I cared, I was watching you with loving eyes. Every time you thought you weren't seen, when you thought about how valuable you were, I whispered, "You are mine." As I stand in front of you with my arms wide open, I hope that this time you will really see me. Don't turn your head away. Don't go any further. You can expect more than you thought. I want to give you a lot, but first you have to let me in. And not just into the parts you fixed up and shared. Into the parts that still hurt. Now is your chance. Allow me to speak. I'd like to stay. I want to love you the same way I always have. Yes, I remember every place you've been and every dark night you've lived through. I was there. I was there when you were in bed having too many heavy thoughts to handle. As you stood in the shower, letting the water cover your tears, I was there. You were acting strong for everyone else. After the phone call, there was silence in the hospital room. That's when your heart broke and no one saw it. I saw what you did even though you thought no one did. You thought no one cared, but I did. I wasn't far away just watching. I felt your pain, your mess, your confusion, and the times you thought you couldn't make it. I stayed with you even though you didn't feel me. You thought you were going to fall apart, but I held you. I fought for you in places you couldn't see spiritually. My friend, you had no idea how many times I protected you and kept the bad guy from taking your life, mind, and hope. You've never been by yourself. Not even for a breath. Not even for a second. I stayed when everyone else left. I stood up for you when you blamed yourself. I told you over and over. You are still mine. When you thought you were too broken to be loved. You tried to run away from the pain of your past and maybe even me at times. But no matter how far you went, I saw you. I never chased you mad. I went after you with mercy. I kept coming back in small ways, hoping you'd notice. In the nice stranger, in the quiet moment when, to your surprise, peace came over you. In the song that showed how you felt, that was me. I spoke in a way that your heart could understand. I didn't expect you to be perfect. When you turn around, you'll see that I've been here the whole time. Type 1 choose you again, Jesus, to make sure you'll never go back. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to still souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. I'm still here, too. I'm still here. I still feel the same way about you. Not once. When you did something wrong, my love didn't end. When you left, it didn't get tired. It didn't get smaller when you told it. I can't do this anymore. I could hear the things you never said out loud, like, do I matter? Is life bigger than this? Will I ever feel whole again? Yes, I'm telling you now. You are important. There is more. Yes. Yes, you can be whole again. It's not because you fixed everything, but because I'm giving you my whole self for free. I'm not here to add more work or expectations. There's no need to carry this weight any longer. I'm coming to give you rest. There's no need to act. Forget about having to wear a mask all the time. I want to see the real you. The one who is tired, uncertain, and still hopes that good things will happen. That's why I came. I love that person. Now, let me ask you something. Remember times when everything should have gone wrong, but you still made it through. Do you know what took place? It wasn't just luck. It wasn't just time going by. It was me. I gave you strength when you thought you couldn't stand up. I was the peace in your chest when worry was making it hard to breathe. I made sure you met the right person at the right time. I've been making beauty in the background of your life so that you might see it and wonder where it came from. It was all me calling you back to the place where you can finally rest, breathe, and be yourself. You don't have to pull it off with me. There's nothing you need to prove right now. You are loved just the way you are. Let this truth sink in. I haven't forgotten about you. I am not let down by you. I'm not going to wait to punish you. I'm ready to heal you. I can take your broken pieces and put them together in a way that is even more beautiful than you thought possible. You have felt guilty, ashamed, and like you weren't good enough. You never had to carry that weight, though. In my pain and through the darkness, I carried it for you on the cross. I got it for you so you didn't have to. Now I stand here with my arms open wide, calling out, "Come home." Not to a place, but to me. Get back in love. Get back to being happy. It doesn't make sense to go back to peace. Go back to the part of you that was never meant to be scared. I want you back, not because I need you. I want your heart. I want you to laugh. I want to see the real, honest, and raw you. I don't want to hold you to judge, but to hold you with grace. So, here I am. Don't play tricks. Don't act fake. There's just me still calling your name. Still loving you. Are you going to come? Let me show you what love really looks like. Now is your chance. I will wait one more time and try one more time to show you how much I value you. We haven't forgotten about you. You have been picked. I want you to hear those words with all of your heart, not just your ears. We haven't forgotten about you. You are not forgotten. It's not too late. You're not too broken. I choose you not as an afterthought, a backup, or an error. I picked you before time began. Before the mountains were made, the oceans were moving, and there wasn't a single star in the sky. I loved you already. Before any of them happened, I saw every day of your life. I didn't pick you because of your skills, your strength, or how well you could handle everything. I love you, so I picked you. I loved you before you did anything to deserve it. If you look back on your life, you might see fails. You might think about all the bad decisions, chances you missed, and things you wish you could take back. I don't see you that way, though. I see you with kindness. I see the fight you've had to stay alive. Sometimes it was easy to give up, but you were strong enough to keep going. There are wounds on your heart from the world, maybe even from people who should have cared for it. But it is still beating, hoping, and looking for love that won't leave. I choose you again. The real you, the messy, hard, hurting, and honest you. I can see everything. I love everything about it. Why me? Maybe on your mind. The answer is easy. You are mine. Not because you worked hard for it. Not because you prayed perfectly or lived perfectly. I made you, so you are mine. Your name is known to me. I know what you're thinking before you say it. I know every scar you try to hide in every dream. You're scared to tell anyone. I know your sadness, your fears, and the ways you feel behind. Still, I picked you. Being loved isn't enough. You also deserve to live, walk in peace, feel hopeful again, dream again, and be healed in both body and spirit. People have told you that you're not good enough by someone else, perhaps by yourself. You've compared yourself to people who seem more sure of themselves, further along, and more successful. But comparison has never been a way to figure out how valuable you are. I didn't ask you to be like them. I don't expect it to be perfect. I want your heart more than anything else. When you trust me with your pain, your fears, and your story, that's when our healing starts. After a while, you realize you were always there. In which I kept an eye on you the whole time. You felt like you had to come back for a reason. This message is stuck on you for a reason. It's because my spirit is talking to your heart. You feel it even if you can't put it into words. A deep shaking. A soft pain that tells you this is true. Yes, that's me reaching out and knocking again. It's not because I need something, but because I love you very much. Love comes back every time. Love waits for you always. True love never gives up either. I'm not going to give up on you. You have something inside you that no one else does. A light, a reason, and a voice that were meant to bring my love to places where other people are hurting. But you can't shine if you think no one remembers you. How can you love other people if you don't think you're loved? That's why I'm telling you again. You have been picked. There is a reason you are here. Your life isn't a mess. Your pain has a reason for being there. The most beautiful parts of your story are still to come. You've been thinking for too long that you're not good enough. You were told lies that you had to do things to earn my love. Take care of yourself. Get clean before you come to me. I didn't ask for that, though. I asked for your heart. Bring it to me. Broken or whole, strong or tired. I'll keep it like a prize. I will bring something that seems dead to life again. You still have more to wait for. And I will show you. Not just getting by, but having fun. Not just being there, but living. I haven't forgotten about you. I picked you for this very moment, this very season, and this very message. Say yes. Let my love be the most powerful voice. Those thoughts of fear and failure should be drowned out by it. You were picked and I'm here with you. Always have been. It always has been. There is value in every hard time, every tear, and every silent night when you wonder why everything hurts so much. There's been no point in what you've been through. Not for a second. I saw everything. I have held each piece of your pain like it were something valuable. I didn't want you to suffer, but I knew that it would help me make something beautiful inside you. That which was meant to break you is now becoming what will build you up. I will use what tried to hurt you to make you stronger. What you thought would be the end of your story will become the part that shows you what your true purpose is. You might have asked me why I let certain things happen. When everything seemed to go wrong, you may have screamed and asked where I was. I get it, too. Feel free to ask me questions. I'm not cold or far away. I'm close to people who are sad and I cry with them. But now I want you to see something. There were things I kept you safe from that you never saw. I didn't open some doors because what was inside would have hurt you more than helped you. I didn't keep you waiting because I didn't want to, but because I wanted to get you ready. I don't have bad timing. I have perfect timing. And even though you couldn't see the point before, you will now. I taught you that your worth doesn't depend on other people every time they turned you down. I showed you that I would never leave you every time I left you behind. It wasn't because I didn't care about every broken heart, disappointment, and unanswered prayer. It was because I was working on something bigger and longer lasting. I was planting roots in you that would hold your future up. I was working on your heart to make it kind instead of angry. I was giving you a quiet but steady strength, a toughness that can stand up to storms. You asked me, why did I have to go through all of this? My answer, which I say with love, is this. So you can honestly say, I've been there and I made it. When other people are going through the same pain, people who are dry and tired are finding hope in you. You are becoming a voice that helps people who are lost. I never waste my pain. I never forget about pain. If I agreed to it, I will take it back. I will use your story to bring you closer to me and to guide other people home. You might not know it yet, but the fire you walked through made you stronger. Not worse. That which wasn't meant to stay was burned away. It showed you the parts of yourself that needed to be healed. It made room for something else. Now, like gold that has been cleaned, you shine with a brighter light. Not the light of someone who acts like everything is fine all the time, but the light of someone who has held me in the dark and knows what real love is. You now know how to stand up. You'll soon learn how to rise. One thing I really want you to know is that I never meant to punish you. I was getting you ready. Getting your heart ready to be soft. Help your eyes see better. Your hands to carry the blessing with kindness instead of pride. You had to do what you did to fully understand what I'm calling you to do. What used to seem like pointless pain is now going to be the very thing that draws other people to my love. It will happen on its own. Words won't be enough to describe your life. Lord, can you really say that you are holy and good if He rules in your heart? Do not be afraid, my beloved. Now that the breaking season is over, the building season has begun. The hurt you carried is becoming the platform I will use to bless you. The places that seemed empty will bloom again. You didn't go through the fire to end up in ashes. You went through it with me so I could make something beautiful out of something broken. I will too. I always finish what I begin. You aren't just getting by. You are becoming, changing into the person I've always known you to be. Wait a minute. The harvest is almost here. It will hurt more than the pain that came before it. It's hard for me to tell you this, but I have to because I love you. It comes from the heart where truth and mercy meet. My child, time is running out. This isn't meant to scare you. It was sent to wake you up. I don't want you to miss what's coming next. Don't keep going around in circles because you feel like something is missing. Never understand why your heart is still empty when everything else around you seems full. The reason you've been antsy is that your spirit has heard my voice. Even if you haven't thought about it yet, I've been calling you, but not to religion or hard work. I want you to get close, to be with me, to stay with me, to really get to know me. There are, however, many voices that want to take you away. The world is full of sounds that tell you there is always more time, that tomorrow is always an option, that you won't change now. But listen up. Don't wait. Don't ignore this chance. It's not fair to treat my love like something that will always be there for you when you're ready. Because life goes by fast and each choice you make shapes the way you go. You might get one or two more chances to stop and listen this way. This isn't just another message. This pulse comes from God. A holy invitation. A door that is open at the moment. But some doors close after a while. A lot of people don't pay attention to these times. They keep running after things that seem bright but make them feel cold. They say later over and over again until it turns into never. I don't want that for you. I want you to stay alive. Not just do what you're told. Act like you're happy even though your heart hurts. I want you to feel happy and alive again, to get peace, to understand who you really are. But first, you have to make a choice. A choice to come to me now, not after. You can choose to stop running and be found. Putting things off is a bad thing. Yes, I will love you even more, but sometimes your heart can get hard and you won't even know it. It gets easier to ignore my voice the more you push it away. I also never force myself on other people. I speak slowly. I reach out in love. But if you keep walking away, you might be far from where I whisper. That's what I want to keep you safe from. I don't want your heart to stop beating. I don't want you to lose the truth. Seeking part of your heart. I'm reaching out again right now. Now is your chance to change things, to get back to what your heart has always known. I was ready for you. I've seen you drift. I've seen you try to mask your pain with short-term pleasures, but none of it makes me happy. It won't help you when the storms come. I'm the only one who can do that. When everything else ends, only my love will be there for you. Don't forget that there will be a shaking not to hurt you but to wake you up, to knock down what isn't true so that what is can rise. There are changes going on in the world. It no longer feels stable what it used to. But I haven't changed at all since yesterday. I stay put when everything else moves. You have to pick though. I can't go with you on your journey. I can only wait. Call, reach out and invite. But the time I have to wait hurts. I can feel it every time you leave. I cry every time you close your heart. I know what you're missing because I am you. I know how happy you could be. I know the freedom that's still out there. So, please listen. Please don't judge, but save. Not as someone mad, but as a friend who knows you're in trouble and wants to get close to you before it's too late. Putting on a show is no longer necessary. There is no longer any time to wait. Now is your chance. And it might not come up like this again. Pick life. Pick love. Pick me. There is still me here. But the door will close soon. Now is the time to come while your heart is still soft and my voice is still close. Don't just say yes. Feel it in your heart before it gets quiet. Say yes. Don't forget how you feel. Say yes. This is my divine invitation to you, my child. Go back to your house. Not a place I call home, but my own home. You'll find the love you've been looking for your whole life here. You looked for so long in people, in work, in success, and even in things you knew would hurt you. No matter what you did, it never filled that deep hole inside you. That hole was made just for me. Now, I'm calling you back to where your heart belongs in a soft, clear way. I'm not asking you to follow rules or follow traditions. Please take a break. I want you to put down the heavy thing you've been carrying. The stress of having to do well, the worry that you're not good enough, the pain of being alone, and the fear of failing. Give it all to me. I'm willing to trade your troubles for peace. True peace. The kind that stays strong even when things get tough. The kind that stays with you even when everything around you doesn't make sense. You have to go home, though, to get that peace. I need you to let me in all the way. You might be scared of what coming back will mean. You might think I'll expect too much from you. But pay close attention. I've never wanted you to be perfect. I only want your heart. I want to hold the honest, messy, uncertain heart you have inside you right now. I promise to be careful with it. If you trust me enough to give it to me, I promise to make it better. I'm going to show you how much I love you. If Jesus is your base, then you really are the anchor of my soul. It's not about religion in this invitation. The song is about relationships, like how you and I walk together. It means being sure that you will never have to face anything by yourself. When you come home, you become a part of my family and my circle of love that will never end. You have a place in this family. You belong. You're okay. You've been seen. You no longer need to pretend. You don't need to hide your past or pain. This is where you are fully known and loved. I understand that the trip back might be scary. You might be wondering if you went too far, but it doesn't matter how long you've been gone or how you got there. I'm waiting for you with open arms. This love is already yours. You already have it. All you have to do is turn around and walk into it. When you do, you'll realize I've been waiting the whole time, waiting with hope and joy to wrap my arms around you and say, welcome home. Today is your day. Now is your time. Do not miss it. Do not let fear stop you. Shame shouldn't tell you it's too late. It's never too late. The door to my room is still open. My love is still calling. So move toward me. Go back home where you can heal. Go back to your home where love really exists. Please come back to me. Type 1. Hear you, Lord. If this message spoke to you, my child, don't wait. I'm calling you again because the hour is getting closer than ever. In this moment, you have a chance to change things. You felt me pull at your heart before. It was hard for you to explain the whispers in the dark, the tears you shed when no one was looking, and the strange peace that seemed to come from nowhere. That was me. I was there. I've been there all along. Every time your heart beats or you breathe, I've been with you. Maybe you forgot I was real. Maybe you pushed me away. Or maybe you had doubts. I never forgot about you, though. I could always see you. Now I stand in front of you again, but this time I'm not angry or ashamed. I'm filled with love that begs you. I'm not some distant God. Not from the clouds, I promise. I am right here, closer than the pain you try to hide, the breath in your chest and your own thoughts. And I'm calling you now with all my love. Come back. Please come to me. Do not wait any longer. You believe you've gone too far. It's too late and the mess is too big. But I can reach anything. No amount of darkness is too much for my light. Nothing that is broken is too broken for me to fix. I would rush in if you would just let a little peace into your heart. I would lift the heavy thing you've been pulling. What you've been afraid of, the guilt that makes you feel bad all the time. I see everything. They can't see what I see. I can see the deep sighs, the broken sleep, and the fake smiles you wear to get through the day. I want to take you away from that place. Not with anger or criticism, but with arms that have been open from the start. The nails they did for you are still visible on my hands. I bled, screamed, and got hurt on the cross for love, your freedom, and your peace. You've done lots of things. You've run away from things that made you feel better, like people, pleasures, and answers that made you feel even worse. But I have always been after you. This is not a mistake. I planned this moment before time began, which is why you are reading these words. Though you think you found this message by accident, I have already set the scene. This is the sound of your name resonating through time and space in the midst of your chaos. This is the hand of the Savior reaching out to give you hope. One more time. It's more than just a message. This will save you. This is your only way out. I'm not giving up, but this is my last chance because you're about to miss what I've been trying to give you the whole time. And I'll tell you one more time how much I love you before I let you fall. We haven't forgotten about you. You are seen by everyone. You're not good enough. I know someone told you something different. I know that the world has told you lies and made you believe that you are too broken, flawed, or late. I never gave up on you though. I have been patient while waiting. You didn't even know that things were after you, but I kept you safe. You would have died in the storms that hit you if I hadn't stood between you and the enemy. Now, I'm not going to talk about religion. I'm looking for a relationship. I'm not asking for perfection. I want to bring peace. You don't have to clean up before you come to me. Just show up now the way you are with every worry, every regret, every stress, every question, and every wound. Beloved listener, just come. Let's pray together. As I start a new day, I come to you, Jesus, with a heart that wants to be with you. You know me better than I know myself. Every hope I have, every worry that keeps me up at night, and every dream I have hidden away in my heart. Life can be too much at times. Things don't look clear on the horizon, and I'm not sure which way to go. I remember that I don't have to figure everything out by myself when I'm alone with you. You're right here with me, ready to help me with every step. Thanks for being my constant friend. When everything around me is too loud and demanding, your soft voice calms me down. When I'm lost or confused, your love shows me the way. That is, you never leave my side even when I mess up or fall down. I'm thankful that you see potential in me even when I can't. You have faith in me even when I don't. You make me stronger when I'm weak. You remind me that I am loved completely just the way I am. Help me trust you more today. Let me remember that you are bigger than any problem I might face when I face them. When chances come up, help me be smart enough to know which doors you want me to walk through. Help me treat other people with the same patience and kindness you show me every day. Even when I don't understand what's going on around me, I know that your plans for me are good. Help me rest in that truth. Show me how to depend on you instead of trying to control everything. I trust that you will take care of everything else. Give me the courage to take the next right step. Remind me that I'm never alone today. You are always with me through good times and bad, big and small. Your love wraps around me like a warm hug and makes me strong for whatever comes next. Because you love me so much. Thank you. Thank you for leading me, making me feel better and giving me hope. I pray in your holy name. Amen. Please type Amen if you believe this word and don't forget to share it with love. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.